Night's news anchors make it look easy, but they go through a grueling training program full of challenges that ensure they are in top condition and can handle pressure in order to give you the news that matters to North.
I love anchoring and being in the studio, but I really wish I was outside right now.
Really? Well, your wish is my command.
Oh, dude, it's so hot. That's not good.
Okay, let me try again. That's better?
Yeah, that's better, but there's no substitute for the real thing.
Yeah, I agree. And so do Jenna, Jessica, and Sydney. Check out their story.
There are tons of things that you can do when you grow up, like become a doctor, a nurse, or a teacher. But what other jobs are out there for people who love the outdoors? Today, we are going to find out. We are going to ask students and teachers around the school what career opportunities are available for people who love the outdoors.
Hi, my name's Nick Larish.
And what grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
Okay, and today we're going to ask you 4 questions about environmental careers. What do you like to do outdoors?
I really like being outside. I like going on walks. I like backpacking a lot. I go hiking. I like bringing my camera outside and taking photos, doing some art, stuff like that.
And do you know any careers that involve the outdoors?
There's a lot. You can be game wardens, you can be part of the park rangers, you can be a researcher, you can be an environmental consultant. You can do all that kind of stuff. You can even work on construction sites, make sure they're running with appropriate environmental codes if that's your kind of thing.
And have you ever thought of these as career opportunities for you?
Yeah, I have thought about this a lot actually. I'm more of like the research kind of guy, so that's typically where I lean. But if you're more in terms of like the conservation kind of stuff, where you just kind of want to like be with it the whole time, you can teach kids, being a park ranger, stuff like that. I mean, that's totally cool.
And what is your dream job?
My dream job is to be a leader on an environmental research team. I think that'd be great. I'd love to learn more about the natural world.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Gaffke.
And what do you do?
I teach in the Life Fitness department here at North.
Today we're going to ask you 4 questions about outdoor jobs.
Okay.
What do you like to do outdoors?
Well, right now I teach 3 walking classes and I walk on my own regularly, so I guess I'm going on walks.
Okay. And do you know any careers that involve the outdoors?
There are lots of careers. There's careers in construction where you're outdoors. There's careers in like environmental sciences where you're out preserving forest preserves and things like that. Obviously PE, you're outside when the weather is nice. So there are a lot of jobs that allow you to be in the fresh air.
Wow, these are great choices. I never really thought about some of these jobs. I didn't even know about some of them. Well, I hope that the people who love the outdoors take these careers into account. And I hope this also influenced everyone to follow their dreams and find the perfect job that will make them happy for the next 100 years.
This is Jessica, Sydney, and Jenna signing off.
Speaking of being outside, don't you wish you still had recess in your day?
Yeah, that was the best.
Running around, playing tag.
Or riding random animals.
What?
What about dodging cars in the street?
I'm not sure where you went to school or what kind of recess you had, but that's not normal.
What about tree diving? You did that, right?
No. Here are Hillary and Giselle on a story what most people would consider normal recess.
Hey Knights, do you ever wish you could go back to when school was fun and easy?
55%
85% of adults say that they would relive their childhood. Things they miss the most about their childhood were summer breaks from school, Christmas breaks, not paying bills, and not having to work. Taking breaks from work also increases work productivity. They also relieve stress for people, which results in increase in job satisfaction. So what did recess look like for adults?
It was a lot of fun. It was a nice break in between all the classwork. You got to see a lot of friends, especially the ones that you missed out on having in your classroom. I remember playing foursquare, jump roping. I used to just wake up and try to put the jump rope in my backpack in the morning so that I would have it ready for recess. And it was just nice. It was a nice break from all like the studying and testing and all those things, and there's just like a nice little break of like fresh air.
Recess was fun. It was a time we got to see everybody in all the other classes, right? We used to play a lot of sports, and we're very competitive, and it wasn't just amongst our own classmates, but amongst other classes. So we were separated, and they used to call them by groups, by colors, and our green track was always very competitive against blue track, right? Because we were different classrooms. And our recesses weren't broken up into separate classes. Everybody all at once. So it was pretty chaotic, right? It was chaos, somewhat controlled, but we had a lot of freedom to do what we wanted to.
Some equivalents for recess we found in our research were bowling nights, camping trips, or physical activities such as biking and hiking. Work can often dominate your time and energy.
Something equivalent to recess now would probably be getting to go to my kids' games. Like youth sports can be very fun, especially when you build a village and you have like those friendships within like other parents and get to see kind of like just build that community and get to build a relationship with like other kids as well. So I feel like that's kind of like the one thing that even if after I've had like a long work day, if I'm going to a practice or game, like that feels like fun.
Along the same edges, it's coaching as well, right? Coaching kids with other, friends of our kids and just building those relationships with their parents. That would be like a little escape from our normal day-to-day, right? Also like getting together and doing bonfires, grilling, right? Cookouts, right? The neighborhood cookouts that we do, that's like our recess.
Hey Knights, that's it for today. Don't forget to live in the moment. Seniors, only a few more days till this chapter ends.
Dude, look at this. Yeah, that's...
You're crazy. It's hilarious.
I just don't think it is. But how about this?
No, I'm not feeling it.
How about this?
Yeah, maybe a little. All right, let's see if this story by Dejana and Kaylin helps.
Hi, it's Kaylin and Dejana. Have you ever wondered why something that might be funny to you isn't funny to somebody else? Today we're going to be exploring why people find different things funny. What kind of humor do you like?
I like dad jokes.
Oh, what is something you find really funny that others don't?
My own jokes.
Okay, and do you think your friends have the same sense of humor as you?
A few of them.
What kind of humor do you like?
So I personally like normal humor, but I also go for dark humor.
What is something you find really funny that others don't?
So when another person like taps me on the shoulder and says like, oh, what's over there? And I look and they push me, I think that's pretty funny.
Okay. Do you think your friends have the same sense of humor as you?
Yeah. Yes.
What kind of humor do you like? Funny humor. What's something you find really funny that you think others don't? Do you think your friends have the same sense of humor as you?
Yeah.
Experts say humor can be shaped by your personality, culture, and life experience. What you grow up watching or who you spend most of your time with can change what you find funny over time.
We tested this by telling different jokes to different people. Here's their reaction. I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it.
The next time you don't get someone's joke, it might be because humor isn't one size fits all. Bye, nights.
Have everyone told you what a nice smile you have?
You have, but I never get tired of hearing it. It makes me happy.
Good. What?
Isn't there something you want to say?
Just because I complimented you?
Obviously.
But then it wouldn't be as genuine.
I don't care.
Okay, your hair looks really nice.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see what Josh and Lucas have to say about compliments.
There's a lot of benefits when complimenting someone. Like this guy. Hey man, I like the way your outfit looks.
Thank you.
See, doing that made his frown go upside down. Now let's go into the research on why.
Simply complimenting someone on something, whether it be their hair or their shirt, literally anything, can positively impact someone psychologically.
Like, I think it just depends on the person. It depends, I think, how you were raised. But again, like a compliment is ultimately like a positive thing. So I think most people see it as a positive. But then I also think about like, what if somebody compliments you, but then like treats you poorly? So like at the same time, like somebody may not actually like trust a compliment. Not saying that I have that issue, but people do. People have trust issues. So again, I just think it's like your environment, maybe like who your friend group is, kind of the type of friends that you have, your family, because that's like your number one support system. So kind of like that social aspects like impacts that. But I don't know, again, ultimately like it's a positive thing, but people could see it as a negative thing too.
After getting a professional opinion, let's dive into how complimenting someone affects them personally.
Can you remember a time where you received a compliment, and if so, what made it memorable?
Yeah, I remember it was at the end of lacrosse tryouts. I got one saying how much better I've gotten, and it really stuck with me because it showed that all my hard work in the off season really paid off, and people are seeing it.
That's great. And is it easier for you to give compliments than receive them? Like, if so, why?
I'd say so, because I feel like giving compliments, I'd like to make people's day, but receiving, I don't like. They're really unexpected when it's receiving, and I don't really know how to respond to them.
So it's like pretty unnatural, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, man. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
Complimenting someone is such a simple act, and yet it can be very beneficial for their self-esteem and their confidence.
I agree fully. And you know what? I'm challenging people watching right now to possibly make someone's day by complimenting them.
That's a really good challenge, Josh. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm Lucas.
I'm Josh.
GNHS-TV.
As they say nowhere, the end is the part that makes you want to journey more.
That's actually kind of profound.
That's me. Profound.
Well, Knights, thank you for your time.
For this time,
till next time,
so long.
Speaking of being outside, don't you wish you still had recess in your day?
Oh yeah, that was the best.
Running around, playing tag.
Dude, we're riding around it. I'm sorry.
What?
I just like tripped up on my wording.
You're fine. 3, 2, 1.
That's not normal.
What about tree diving?
Nope. Here's a story on Jizzle with a story on what most people would consider normal recess.
What's your name?
Hillary and Giselle.
Okay. Dude, look at this. Dude, you're crazy. It's hilarious.
I just don't think it is. Now this is funny.
No, I'm not feeling it.
How about this?
No.
Okay.
You just entire line. We missed the whole line. Oh my god. Oh wait. Can I see the last line again?
Yeah,
I might just try to memorize it.